I want to see what everybody is munching on right now. I'm going to kind of go through on my screen. If you wouldn't mind sharing. Charlie B, what are you munching on?
A popsicle.
A popsicle. Mom, what are you having?
Buy a lot of sweet things.
What's that?
My mom doesn't really buy a lot of sweet things, so I only have a few choices.
So it's a special treat to have it, right? That makes it even better. Hi, Logan. Logan.
Hi, Logan.
And tell us what you got. Rainbow goldfish? Lana, what are you munching on?
Pancake.
Yum. It looks like a almost like a little cupcake or a snack cake. That looks yummy. Finley, what are you having?
Goldfish.
Goldfish. Whoa. Delicious. Cora, what are you having?
I'm gonna ask my dad one. Is
it a Sunbelt bar?
Hi, Addison. Hi, Oliver.
Like a kind of granola bar. That looks really good. Cora, honey, you have to come closer to the screen so we can hear you. There you go.
It's chocolate, but inside it has peanut butter on the top and granola on the bottom.
Yum. Jenna, what are you munching on?
Cookies and Cheetos and crackers.
Oh, that's a good snack. You always have a good variety, Jenna. Yum. Amelia or Ananya, what are you eating?
Cookies with my best friend.
Cookies. That's a good one. Lincoln, what are you having?
Ice cream cone.
An ice cream cone? Yum. That is a special treat. Akshara, what do you have?
Rice Krispie treat.
What are you having?
Rice Krispie treat.
A Rice Krispie treat. Charlie T, what are you eating? Say it really loud, Charlie. Popsicle. That's a good one. Leo, what are you having?
I had a trip popsicle. Now I have an ice cream sandwich.
Yum. Logan, you showed us. Oh, go ahead, Leo.
I got the popsicle from the new neighbors over there.
Oh, that was nice of them.
Raspberry.
Ooh, that's a good flavor. Logan, are you having your goldfish? Yum. Oliver, what are you having?
Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids? Addison, what are you? Oh, hey, Oliver, that's one of my favorite candies, by the way.
Mine too.
I like the red and blue ones.
I like the green and red ones.
We'd make a good pairing there. Addison, what are you eating?
Sour Patch Kids.
Raisins? Are they chocolate covered raisins?
Yeah.
Yum. So hey, before we get started with our story, I have to say thank you to you guys. I'm gonna mute the screen here just so you can hear me. If you have something to say, you can always raise your hand and then I'll unmute you. But I had a knock on my door this morning, and do you know who it was? Mrs. Zay. She surprised me with gifts from you. She dropped off letters and cards that you made for me on my birthday. Charlie, do you see my sign hanging? Look at all these cards I got from you that Mrs. Zay dropped off. What a fun surprise. I got so many, a whole bag full of them. So thank you for your nice surprise. I'm gonna unmute. Thank you for your nice cards. Hey, I told you that I had a surprise for you, right? Yeah. So Mrs. Heichel wants to show you something. You know when you see Mrs. Heichel on the screen, you only kind of see my face? Watch this surprise. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
What happened here?
Baby.
Did Mrs. Heichel eat too many ice cream sundaes? It's possible.
Baby.
Do you know what's in there?
Baby.
A baby. Yeah. A baby's in there.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, baby.
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you. So, you want to know what? Mrs. Heichel has wanted to tell you for so long, and I kept thinking, I'm going to wait till I see my kindergartners. I'm going to wait till I see my kindergartners. And then I thought, I'm not sure the next time I'll see you. So I wanted to share with you today. Here's what we're going to do. So this little baby comes the week you go back to first grade in September. So maybe I'll see you at the Maybe I won't. But we've got to do a guess. I want you to think for a minute. Mrs. Heichel doesn't know. I want you to think, do you think it's going to be a boy or do you think it's going to be a girl?
Boy.
Put your thumb up when you have a guess. Put your thumb up when you have a guess.
Put your thumb up.
Let's take a vote. I'm going to mute you, and when I call your name, I want you to tell me your guess. We'll tally them, okay? So Charlie B, I'm going to start with you. What do you think, Charlie B? Do you think a boy or a girl? It's
Boy.
I don't know either. All right, Lana, what are you thinking?
Adele.
A girl, okay. We're tied. What do you think, Finley?
Yell it out. What did you say?
Girl.
Girl. It's okay if you don't know. I don't know either. This is just for fun. Cora, what do you think?
A girl.
A girl. All right, we've got 3 girls to 1 boy. Jenna, you're up next. What do you think, Jenna?
No.
No,
I don't know either.
No, they didn't. Can we put that right there?
What's your guess? I can assure you there's only 1 in there.
No, two.
There's only 1, I promise.
No, there's not. There's 2.
We don't want to scare Mr. Heichel. Do you think a boy or a girl?
Both.
Both a boy and a girl? You gotta pick one.
I want both.
You want both?
I say
All right,
girl.
well, you'll say girl?
I say boy and a girl.
All right, well, that'll even it out. What do you think, Ananya? I'm sorry, Ananya, you were muted.
Girl.
A girl? Oh boy. Here's our 5th one. So we got to do the line across.
Girls are women? Oh, yeah. I think 5.
What do
5 to
you
2.
think, Lincoln?
Girl.
You think girl? All right. That's 6 for girl. What do you think, Akshara?
Boy.
Boy. All right. 3 to 6. Charlie T, what are you thinking? What do you think? Boy. Oh. It's pushing up. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to move it down. Watch, because I think we might run out of room. Leo, what's your guess?
Twins.
It's not twins, I promise. I know that.
Boy.
A boy? That's the fifth one for boy. It's getting close. Logan, what do you think? Boy? Oh, we're tied. Addison, what is your guess?
A girl.
You guess a girl, all right. So we have 5, 6 for boys, 5, 6, 7 for girls. Oh boy, I see Mrs. A on here. Hi, Mrs. A.
Hi, Mrs. A.
Mrs. A, before you hopped on, I told the kids thank you that I had a surprise from you. Thank you for dropping off that surprise. That was very sweet of you.
You are welcome.
Mrs. Heichel.
What do you think, Mrs. A?
I think it's gonna be a girl.
You think a girl, okay.
Oh no.
We have one more guess. What do you think, Oliver?
Boy.
Boy. Oh my goodness. Should Mrs. Heichel make a guess?
Yes.
You know what Mrs. Heichel thinks it is, but I don't know?
Girl.
I think
Oh,
it's a boy. It's tied. 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. It's tied.
It's tied.
I thought you would maybe help me solve the problem, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. What do you think? Ananya, did you have something to say?
It's a boy. Yeah.
Go ahead, Ananya.
End of the day, when we're done with the Zoom section, can you show us all the gift what we used?
All of the cards that you gave me?
Yeah.
You want me to hold them up? I can do that now so I don't forget. Sia?
Yeah.
Lana, that one was from you. Look at this. Kenny.
I don't see all the pictures.
Jenna. Look at this cute one. This was from Frankie. Let's see. We have Leo gave me a high five.
There's mine. I do it all the time.
Oliver made one with a little paw print on it. Let's see. Maggie, she made a little heart on the back.
Is this Heichel?
Yeah. Nanya.
Have your birthday snack soon.
What's that, Oliver?
Your birthday snack soon.
Are you waiting for me to munch on my birthday snack? Oh my goodness, you're so polite. This is what I was gonna have for my snack, but I'm so busy talking. Let's pretend I took a bite out of one of these cookies. You can start eating. You're so polite. If you haven't started to eat yet, you can start eating. Thank you for waiting, Oliver. Look at that, Charlie T. Charlie B made the poster, and then look, you all made me one. All of your names are here. I love it. So while you eat your snack, does anybody have a guess what favorite book I'm going to do today?
No.
You can eat that one.
No.
You know I love Dragon Tales. So we've read this before, but is it okay to read a book more than one time?
Yeah.
Yeah. especially when it's your favorite. So there's actually 3 books in here, and each book has like 4 to 5 chapters. So if we read this book, it would be like bedtime when we would be done. So I picked out some of my favorite parts. Is that okay if we just do some favorites? Okay. So I'm
gonna
gonna
say
mute
goodbye.
you so that you can hear.
Mrs. Heichel,
Yeah.
I'm going to the restroom. Can you wait for me?
Sure, we can wait for you, Ananya. Go ahead, honey.
I'm gonna say goodbye, everybody.
Friends, do you want to say
Mrs.
goodbye to
Mrs. A for
Mrs. A?
organizing that.
Thank you, Mrs. A.
I got a mustache.
So while we wait for Ananya to come back, let's do a little recap. I'm gonna start here where it says dragon sees the day, but there was so much that happened before this. Remember how Dragon was lonely and he found that little apple that plopped on his head? And he thought Apple was real because he thought the apple was talking to him, but who was it really? That snake.
Dragon.
So Dragon thought Apple could talk, and let's see, he was cooking for Apple. Apple was his best friend, but he wasn't eating anything. So he took Apple to the doctor. And do you remember what happened when he was at the doctor? That walrus ate the apple. But did Dragon know what happened?
No.
He didn't know. He was so worried about Apple because if you eat an apple right, it starts to get all brown. And so he planted Apple in the ground, right? And then an apple tree grew, right? So that's kind of where we left off. Ananya, I didn't start reading. I just kind of did a little recap. Lana, do you have a question?
I got that book on my house.
Do you? So we'll do like a chapter or 2 while you eat your snack. Ananya, did you, or Akshara, did you have something to say?
Yeah.
Go
Today's
ahead.
my friend's birthday.
It's your friend's birthday?
Yeah, we're gonna do a Zoom call in the evening.
Well, you'll have to say happy birthday to them for me. That's fun that we have the same birthday.
Can I?
Yo, did you have something to say?
It's Kathy's and Grandma Kathy's birthday.
Oh my goodness, all these people have the same birthday. That's so fun. Cora. Honey, you're gonna have to come a little closer. Oh, absolutely. Anybody who can listen, who wants to listen. So I'm gonna mute you all and we'll do a chapter. This chapter is called Dragon Sees the Day. This is my favorite one. Oh boy. One warm sunny morning, Dragon woke up and yawned. He was very groggy. Remember, groggy means like, oh, you're so sleepy when you wake up. And whenever Dragon woke up groggy, he did everything wrong. First, he read an egg and he fried the morning newspaper. Then he buttered his tea and he sipped a cup of toast. This is the best one. Finally, Dragon opened the door to see the day. But Dragon did not see the sun. He did not see the trees or the hills or the flowers or the sky. He only saw shadows. It must be nighttime, said Dragon. Do you see what door Dragon opened? He didn't open his door, his front door, right? So he went back to bed. Do you see how Dragon is sleeping? He is all mixed up. I'm going to skip a couple chapters. I'm going to go to this chapter called Shopping.
I want to do the second one.
Dragon looked in his cupboard, but there was no food at all. The cupboard is bare, said Dragon. Time to go shopping. Dragon got into his car and drove. The food store was at the top of a hill. It was a very steep drive. Dragon loved to go shopping. He was a very wise shopper. He bought food only from the 5 basic food groups. He bought cheese curls from the dairy group. He bought donuts for the bread group. He bought ketchup from the fruits and vegetables group. And he bought pork rinds from the meat group.
Yeah.
And he bought fudge pops, yum, from the chocolate group. Is chocolate a food group? No, but it is a yummy treat, right? Dragon had a balanced diet. He had so much food that he couldn't fit it all into his car. I know what I'll do, said Dragon. I will eat some of the food now, then it will fit in the car. Do you remember what happens here? So Dragon sat in the parking lot and he started to eat. He crunched up the cheese curls, he downed the donuts, and he packed away the pork rinds. Dragon ate and ate and ate until all the food was gone. Hey, who does this look like?
Summer?
Does that look like Mrs. Heichel? I'm just teasing. Now Dragon couldn't fit into his car. Oh, what am I going to do? Cried Dragon. He thought and he scratched his big head. I know what I'll do, said Dragon. I will push my car home. So Dragon pushed his car down the hill. The hill began to roll faster and faster. Oh boy. Hey Leo, we just got to the part where Dragon ate so much food he couldn't fit it in his car. So he ate it all. And then he couldn't fit in his car. And faster and faster and faster. Oh boy, look at that runaway car. Finally, Dragon's car came to a stop right in front of his home. All the excitement had made Dragon very hungry. Uh-oh. He went into his kitchen and looked in the cupboard. There was no food at all. The cupboard is bare, said Dragon. Time to go shopping. He's like right back to where he was. All right, last chapter. Jenna, are you calling for Cora?
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you take a minute and if you have a stuffed animal, hold it up so your friends can see.
I have the same one. Mine.
All right, we
I
have
want the name Rainbow.
one more chapter. I'm gonna mute you for this last one and then we'll chat again at the end, just so you can hear. Chapter 5. Good night, Dragon. It had been a long day, and now it was bedtime. Dragon was very groggy, so he brushed his head and he combed his teeth. He watered his bed and he crawled into his plants. And fell fast asleep. Look, there's Cat. That's it. The next book is called Dragon's Fat Cat. We'll save that one for another time. I just love this dragon book. It's so silly. Did anyone get any good giggles? I did.
No, not me.
No, some of you did, some of you didn't. So before we go, I want you to be able to take a minute to say bye to your friends.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you for all of your surprises.
Bye, Charlie B.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you for your cards, friends.
Congratulations, Mrs. Heichel.
Thank you. Thank you.
So exciting.
Very exciting. Thank you.
Bye, Sarah. Mr. Tycho.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Bye, Addison.
Thank you.
They were too long.